Okay, welcome in. I'm now going to be reviewing Tuesday's action from the Major League Baseball season. There were 15 games on tap, so let's dive in. First one took place in Miami as the Marlins played host to the St. Louis Cardinals. A very high-scoring game, 9-8 would be the final score in favor of the Marlins. They're now sitting at 24-49, still 25 games below 500. And speaking of 500, that's exactly where the St. Louis is. 36-36 is their record. Calvin Foucher is 2-1 on the season after the win, while Chris Roycroft is 1-1 after the loss. The Pittsburgh Pirates played host to the Cincinnati Reds. 2-1 would be the final score in favor of Cincy. They're now sitting at 35-38, and the Pirates have the same record. Nick Lodolo is 7-2 on the season after the win, while Bailey Falter is 3-5 after the loss. Alexis Diaz got his 15th save for the Reds. The Philadelphia Phillies played host to the San Diego Padres. 4-3 would be the final score in favor of Philadelphia. They have now improved to 49-24, just one win away from 50, and the Padres are 37-43 games below 500. Jeff Hoffman got the win in this contest. He is now 3-0 on the season, while Robert Suarez suffered his first loss of the year. He is 4-1. The Cleveland Guardians played host to the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners would win this game 8-5, improving their record to 44-31, and despite the loss, the Guardians are 44-26. Bryce Miller picked up the win. He is now 6-4 on the season, while Tristan McKenzie is 3-4 after the loss. Andres Munoz got his 12th save for the Mariners. The Washington Nationals played host to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona would shut out Washington 5-0. They're now just one game below 500. 36-37 is their record, while the Nationals are 35-37, 2 games below 500. Slade Cerrone is 2-5 on the season after the win, while Jake Irvin is 5-6 after the loss. The New York Yankees played host to the Baltimore Orioles. The Yankees would double up on the O's 4-2, improving their record to 51-24. And despite the loss, the Orioles are 47-25, still 22 games above 500. Nestor Cortes is 3-5 on the season after the win, while Albert Suarez is 3-1 after the loss. The Toronto Blue Jays played host to the Boston Red Sox. The Jays would drop this contest 4-3. They're now sitting at 35-38, 3 games below 500, while the Red Sox are 39-35, 4 games above 500. Zach Kelly got the win. He is now 1-1 on the season, while Brendan Little suffered the loss. He's 0-1. Kenley Jansen got his 13th save for the Red Sox. Some interleague action took place in Atlanta as the Braves played host to the Detroit Tigers. A very low-scoring game. 2-1 would be the final score in favor of Atlanta. They've now picked up their 40th win of the season. They are 40-31, while the Tigers are 5 games below 500 with a record of 34-39. Spencer Schwelbuck, I believe, is 1-2 on the season after the win, while Casey Mize is 1-5 after the loss. Raciel Iglesias got his 19th save for the Braves. The Minnesota Twins played host to the Tampa Bay Rays. Minnesota would win this one 7-6, improving their record to 41-32, while the Rays are struggling 34-39, 5 games below 500. Yohan Duran got his 3rd win of the season. He is now 3-1, while Pete Fairbanks has the opposite record. He's 1-3. Some more interleague action took place in Texas as the Rangers played host to the New York Mets. New York would win this game 7-6. They're now just 2 games below 500 with a record of 35-37, while the defending World Series champions are 33-40, 7 games below 500. Reed Garrett is 7-2 on the season after the win, while Kirby Yates is 3-1 after the loss. Edwin Diaz got his 7th save for the Mets. The Chicago Cubs played host to the San Francisco Giants. The Cubs would win this game 5-2. They're now just 4 games below 500 with a record of 35-39, while the Giants are just 2 games below 500 with a record of 36-38. Tyson Miller picked up the win. He is 2-0 on the season, while Tyler Rogers suffered the loss. He's 0-2. Keegan Thompson got his first save for the Cubs. The Chicago White Sox played host to the Houston Astros. 2-0 would be the final score in favor of Chicago, and they're now sitting at 20-54, still 34 games below 500, while the Astros are 33-40 after the loss. Jonathan Cannon is 1-1 on the season after the win, while Framber Valdez is 5-5 after the loss. John Brebbia, I believe, got his second save for the White Sox. A very high-scoring affair took place in Colorado as the Rockies played host to the LA Dodgers. 11-9 would be the final score in favor of LA. They have now improved to 46-29 on the season, while the Rockies are 23 games below 500 with a record of 25-48. Michael Peterson is 1-0 on the season after the win, while Victor Vodnik is 1-1 after the loss. Evan Phillips got his 11th save for the Dodgers. Some more interleague action took place between the Los Angeles Angels and the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee would double up on LA 6-3, improving their record to 43-30, while the Angels have now dropped 15 games below 500 with a record of 29-44. Tobias Myers got the win. He is now 4-2 on the season, while Griffin Canning is struggling. 2-8 is his record after the loss. Trevor McGill got his 14th save for the Brewers. And the last game from Tuesday took place in Oakland as the Athletics played host to the Kansas City Royals. The Athletics would win this game 7-5. They're now 27-48, still 21 games below 500. And despite the loss, the Royals are 8 games above 500. Their record is 41-33. Hogan Harris got his first win of the season. He is 1-0, while Alec Marsh suffered the loss. He's 5-4. Mason Miller got his 12th save for the Athletics. Okay, that's Tuesday's recap from the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.